Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Star of the Week Assembly. You've got two of us today, Mr. Burrell and myself. And just as a quick reminder, in case you haven't seen, don't forget to check out our virtual newsletter as well, just keeping you updated with all the facts. Like I said on the newsletter, if you've seen it, massive well done this week to everybody. You've done really, really well, trying really, really hard, and we know it's not easy, but let's hope that the end is in sight. So we will start with our stars this week, which is everybody. I know they've been brilliant. There's lots of people logging on to every live session, and there's lots of people completing the work now. So well done to everyone. And I'm sure it's been very hard for all the teachers to pick people this week. So let's see and make a start.
Let's go.
So from Mrs. Russell's class, we've got Ali Asghar, and Ali Asghar has been sending in work regularly, and he's joining on Teams too. He's working hard to form his letters correctly, and he's doing an amazing job with his phonics. Here, he's been practicing using the sh sound in words and sentences. So well done, look at that neat writing at home, brilliant. From Elm class, we have got Aman, and Aman has worked so hard during lockdown, and so has his mum. With the amazing support from home, Aman has been able to write his own sentences using capital letters and full stops. He has also sent in some fantastic maths work and even a wonderful PE video showing his brilliant dance moves. Aman never misses a day of schoolwork, and I want to say a huge thank you to his mum for helping him, says Mrs. Johnson. So well done to mum too. From Beach Class with Miss Reid, we've got Sammy. He sent work every single day this half term, and Miss Reid has been so impressed with his effort, particularly in writing. Sammy's worked hard to explore verbs and superlatives at home and has submitted some fantastic pieces of writing which show him applying these new skills. It is also a pleasure to see him each day on our live teaching sessions, as he is so enthusiastic and always joins in with our class story. Well done to Sammy. From Fur Class and Miss Ayres, we've got Aladdin. He's been looking at plants in science and has shown in the first picture how roots absorb water and will change colour depending on the dye in the water. He has used tissue to represent this. In English, Aladdin has been looking at dinosaurs and all that rubbish. He's been using adverbs to sequence instructions. Aladdin has been enthusiastic and engaging all through lockdown. And whenever Aladdin comes to the live lessons, which he always does, he's involved and eager to learn. They've also been receiving emails from Aladdin, along with other amazing children who send in their work. And Miss Ayres has said this is the highlight of her day, to see those, and his videos always make her smile, and his positive attitude is contagious. Well done to Aladdin.
In year 2, we have got Abdullah, who has been working so hard in school, especially with writing his name. He can now do this independently, and as you can see, he is starting to make his letters much neater and a more regular size. Well done, Abdullah. And we can see no one will have any difficulty spotting who you are anymore. Into year 2, Rowan and Miss Hamami the Maverick has chosen 3 people this week. They have been sending in their work every single day and attending all of their live phonics sessions over the last few weeks. They are Ala, Nasser and Hassan. It really is only these 3 that have consistently sent in all the work, and Miss Hamami thinks they all deserve recognition for their amazing efforts at home. We know that it's not easy learning this way, but they've really impressed Mr. Mammy and Mr. Scott with their resilient attitudes and the wonderful work that they've been sending in. It's also really great that each of their work shows the different ways the task can be completed. Allah has been printing off the work, Nasser has been doing it without a printer, and Hassan has been downloading work from the website, filling in the sheets and then sending it back. They have all set a great example for the fact that there is not one way to do the home learning. They are all different, but equally fantastic.
Well done. 3, not 1.
Yeah.
3 stars of the week.
Greedy Miss Family.
Next, we've got Rayan from Miss Fadra. And over the last few weeks, Rayan has persevered with her online learning. even when technology has been an issue. And I've had a few of those, Rayan, I'll tell you. She's produced amazing work and will often go beyond what is asked of her, especially with her English, which has been a pleasure to read. She will often edit her work when asked and is more than happy to send it back to Miss Fadra. And we all know it's been tricky with online learning, but Miss Fadra is so proud of how resilient you've been. And she says, keep up the brilliant work that you've been doing. And then she's put, everyone in Year 3 Willow have been working so hard the past couple of weeks, making sure that they're on time for lessons, completing work and correcting any errors that they've made. Miss Fadra is so proud of each and every one of you for trying your best with everything and what you've been asked to do. So well done to Year 3 Willow. And that, like I said at the start, is really hard at the moment, but well done to everybody because it is really hard. Next, from Birch and Mr. Surridge, we've got Aya. Right from the beginning of lockdown, Aya has been on every single lesson and has completed almost every assignment. She's read feedback from Mr. Surridge and made improvements to their work. When she's been unclear, she has sent questions through comments so that she can clarify what she is doing. During lessons, she is completely focused and always puts her hand up to ask questions and give suggestions. And Mr. Surridge is completely confident that when we return to school, Aya will carry on making the progress and will be ready to keep learning. Well done to Aya.
And look at the full range of subjects there. We've got art, science, computing. There's a lot of work done by Aya.
Well done. And next from Miss Whitehouse, we've got Riri, who is a new member of our class and has had an excellent start at Byron Wood. Riri has joined in all online lessons since joining us and has put his hand up and shared his ideas and has been kind to others. And he sent him work every day. Riri has even been completing the challenges in maths, and we are really glad that Riri has joined our class, and Miss Whitehouse can't wait to meet him in person. And Riri, it must be really hard to start a new school and go into a live lesson and meet people virtually. So well done from us. And we are all, really looking forward to meeting you when we get back to school.
Riri sounds like the kind of person who's going to fit in here, I think. Into the other Year 4 class, which is Chestnut and Miss Southwood's class. And Mrs. Southwood has chosen Talea. She says it has been really difficult to choose a star of the week this week, as there have been lots of children who've been really impressive by overcoming challenges with technology and working from home to make sure they are learning every day. However, Mrs. Southwood has chosen this person because she has had some computer difficulties and still can't send in work on Teams, but she has still been on time for every lesson every day. Not only has she consistently submitted every single assignment, but she has also made sure that it is absolutely her best work before she does. She is really making the most of every opportunity to learn, despite having 2 younger siblings at home to distract her. Well done, Talea. I must say, it's certainly a time I'm glad I don't live with my little brother. Into Year 5, we have got Saban from Mr. McKenna's class. He always makes sure his work is of a high standard, submits it the same day, and actively takes part in all lessons. He has really impressed Mr. McKenna, Mr. Shabby, and Mr. Bruggen-Carter over the last couple of weeks, and he hasn't let working from home affect his work. Keep up the good work, Saban. It is great to see. In Miss Kirby's class, we have got Rizwan for always handing in his assignments and putting lots of effort into producing quality work. Rizwan has been contributing to all live lessons and uses his initiative to do his assignments on paper if the assignment on Teams doesn't work. Excellent work, Rizwan. Year 6s, we have got Hadika from Mrs. Farrell's class. Hadika has impressed Mrs. Farrell over the last few weeks with the effort she has put into all of her remote learning lessons. She has completed every single piece of work that has been set for her so far, a grand total of 41 pieces. And she always completes her work to a high standard. Mrs. Farrell has been especially impressed with her writing, as she has acted on all feedback given. She gets involved in every Teams lesson, answering questions and putting up her hand. As a result, she has made massive progress with her learning and has become the example for all of the children in their class to follow. We are all incredibly proud of her and her efforts. Well done, Hadika.
And from Miss Crowshaw, we've got Hassan. And it says, throughout the remote learning, Hassan has been focused in all lessons. He is a superb mathematician and he has continued to challenge himself by completing all of the tasks set. Despite Hassan's microphone not working, he contributes in lessons by giving answers in the chat. And she's put, often faster than Miss Cranshaw can read the question. Not only does Hassan give 100% in his maths work, he's been completing his literacy, history, geography, science, and music work to a high standard, writing in full sentences with thorough explanations and meeting the success criteria. And he's a brilliant role model to others. Well done, Hassan. And that is the end of our Star of the Week this week. We will do another one next week. Well done to everybody. That's everybody at Star of the Week this week. And everybody at home who's really trying with their learning. Well done, everybody. And we will see you soon. Take care.